Here folks, it's Handmade by Shirley. I've come on to just finish off a Christmas decoration. This is one I did earlier, and it starts off its journey as an MDF piece. I've got various shapes and then I've got a frame. So this is how this one started off, and I've just gilded with some wax paste from Pinflair onto one instead of this one. I painted in a sort of light blue colour, and then I went over it with, at the edges here, with this gilding wax from Pebeo, so it was a silver one, and I was covered in it. So the next time I'm going to do it with a brush. And then I've got these beautiful papers and kit from last year from LaBlanche, which is a German company, and it's a Blanche Christmas paper kit. So you got lots of different elements with it. So I believe these are still available on LaBlanche's website. If you're interested, that's where you would go to on the website, and we'll pop it into the description box. So it was a nice I don't know what the actual name of it was. Let's see, Magical Christmas it was called. So I decided that I would make these into little decorations. So I've done a few wee bits. There's some bits and things of strings. I've put glossy accents on a few bits of it. And I've just layered it up, popped some glittery bits, and just made it into a Christmas scene. And that's what I'm going to do with these, and I'm going to be selling these at some local craft fairs. So we'll get on to the next one, which, as I say, I've already started. So already, just wipe this off a bit, already put the wax paste onto, and it's just been drying off. So I've done that in gold, and I've done most of it. I'm just leaving it like that because on the back of these I'm going to put a Christmas greeting, and that will be another video because I'll be doing that in heat embossing. So I've already cut a piece of one of the papers. So the papers are all sort of like that. So I've not taken too much care to cut it right to the exact size, because obviously that will be going over. So that will be covering it. But all I did was cut a piece out that I liked from the papers. And I mean, they're gorgeous papers. They're all similar colour. That sort of nice pinks colours, and there's lots of lovely nice patterns to mask, roses. So it's probably more of a European Christmas type that you perhaps see in Germany or somewhere else in one of the European countries. So just popping that on, not being too precious about absolutely having it too centered, as long as it's gonna, don't stick it down until you know that's going to be covered, although I am probably going to cover a few of these areas anyway, as long as it's within the shape. Just give it a wee press down, and then we've got all these lovely elements here that you get with it. So I'll just show you some of them. You've got Christmas trees. Just pop the lid back on for a minute. You've got lots of different trees, Christmas trees you get. You get these lovely poinsettias. You get deer, fawns. You get these lovely ballerinas as well, different sizes and shapes. Oh, another snowman, ballerina, lots of gifts as well, gifts which are really nice, small ones, lots of florals as well, excuse me, there's a stag, wee fawn, and so on. So these are the sorts of things that you can add to your project. So just making sure that that's going to all be covered, and that seems fine. Yep, so that's what it's going to look like when it's done. So what I thought I would do here is, so it's just really, for me, it is making a scene. So what I thought I'd do here was I was going to put a tree down flat and then raise this one up. So just bring in my wet glue again. Oh, wrong tree. And I'm just going to pop it down straight onto the piece of paper, like so. I'm just going to pop it onto about there. Now I'm just going to bring this in to make sure that that's going to be, that'll look okay. That's fine. Just pop that down like that. And then if you've got because what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop that back on when I've finished doing this part. And I'm going to pop that up on here, and I'll put some glue gel there, or glue, hot glue there, and that will raise that piece up. Okay, so that's what I want to do here. So I also wanted to add this little ballerina, but I wanted to add her on the outside like so, and I'll probably put Glossy Accents onto her as well, and I would put her head there and her body there and her feet there so that she's all on the frame and then not hanging off. And then, as I say, I'll put that other tree like that, and then I think I'll add some of the florals as well. So I might put a floral up there in between like that. I might add a deer like that as well, just there. And then that's how you kind of build up your picture. So what I want to do is I'm probably going to put 2 of these on again. So building this up. So let's see, that doesn't quite fit. So I could actually put 2. So I could put 1 there, or 1 inside and 1 outside. Let's just see what that's like. Remembering that, yeah, that's quite nice as well, and it's not really hiding the skates too much, because I'm going to do the skates in Glossy Accents. So if I just, what I want to do is just pop these down there first. So that deer's going to be roughly there. So I can take this away just now, and then I can pop that so it's roughly there. So just pop that deer down flat. And just before you actually do it, just keep bringing that bit in, and then pop that bit back where you're going to pop him. Yep, that's still going to work. Yep, so then you can now firmly pop that down. Make sure it's stuck. Okay. Now, let me see. So, I'm not going to use that. So let's see if there's anything else I can bring in as well. So we've got lots of wee parcels. So let's look for the smaller gift parcels, because I don't want to put... So bringing that frame in, because remember the frame is going to, you don't want the frame to cover. And remember I was going to do this. So we need to still see that will still work. and that would work once I've put my tree in place. So what I need to do there is take this away and bring my glue, because I want this to sort of slightly sit up onto the card. So I'll just get a good glug of hot glue and just pop that there like so, and then keep making sure that that's going to all sit in within that frame. Yep, so that looks fine. And then your tree, so my tree's still going to be coming off, so I'll probably wait to put that other gift on once this tree's in place. So I think anything else, let me see if I can add anything else to this before I put the actual rest of it on. I think I might put that on, but I'm going to just cut away these wee bits because I don't want these hanging off the end. So it's all snippable, as I say, and it is all snippable, so that can still got a wee bit of overhang, but it's not too bad. So I'm just going to add some glue to the back of here and here as well, and my glue is running out, but that's okay just now. So just do it as quickly as you can, because when the hot glue dries, it really does dry quickly. And just make sure that that's stuck, and if it's not stuck, I can stick it again anyway. So that's going to be on there. So I'm going to now just pop in a glue stick, a new glue stick, because we need one, and then we can stick it onto. Now you need to be quite quick with this. Oh, and before I do that, actually, I'm going to poke these holes through, because you need to do that before you pop it all together. So just using a pokey tool, just kind of find that bit, and just, there we go, that's one hole done. And then the same here on this side, just try and find where it's going to go. Don't poke your fingers either. Come on, it's not going in there. I think I'm too far along. That's it. Oh my. So always make sure you do that as well before you pop that together. So now I'm going to use my glue gun, so I need to be as quick as I can. Oh, that stick has fallen out. The stick, I had a stick in it and it seems to have fallen. Oh, here we go. It's on the floor. That's not good. So let's just pop it in again. Make sure it's in. That's fine. So I'm just going to be as quick as I can, going along there, along here, along here, along, and then just get it on as quickly as you can before that dries, because it will dry very, very quickly. And if you don't have it in place, yeah, I think I've managed. Just need to get rid of these two bits that have squeezed out this side, and that is absolutely fine. So that's worked perfectly. Excellent. So then I need to just quickly pop these other pieces on that I was going to pop on. So I've got my tree here, and I'm going to just pop that on top. So I need it to have a little bit on here, and the rest needs to be glue gel or something. So I'm just going to use the glue gel for this. I could use my hot glue gun, but I want to give it a little bit of height. So I'm just going to add a bit there, and a wee bit up the top. And then I'm just going to put a tiny piece of this wet glue here on this side because it's going to be on the frame, and it should stay fine like that. So just popping that over, holding it for a few seconds, and then that's that in place. And then the same with the woman, the dancer. So she wants to get some glue gel on this side and up here at her body. So put some, so just let me sort, so she gets glue here, a little bit there, a bit on her head probably. So a bit on her arm here, a little bit here. And the rest we'll make with glue gel. So we'll have a bit here. So, yeah. And there we go. And then we can pop that on at a slant, just there, like so. And you can see it's starting to take shape. So I'm just going to pop this deer on now. So he needs to go on with glue gel up the top and wet glue down at his legs, at the bottom of his legs. So I've done that, and then I want some of this. I think that was the wrong one I've used, but too late now because I've put the glue on it. I think it was a slightly bigger one, but that's okay. So pop that there. There we go. I'll just push that wee bit of glue gel in. And there we go. And that, obviously that glue at the front dries clear. So it's starting to come together now. And then I want to just pop in another gift bag of some description. Let's see what we can just squeeze in there at the corner. Glue everywhere. So we could just pop that in at the corner. I'll just use the glue gun for that. And I'll just pop that on at the corner. Like that. There we go. So that's really come to life now. And I don't want to do too much more because I don't want to overpower it with too much. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put my glue away and my other glue wherever the lid is, I'm not sure. So I've got these like Stickles as well, and I've also got some Glossy Accents. So Glossy Accents, they put a kind of what could you say, it makes something stand out and it makes it glossy, as you can see from the snowman and some of the presents in this one and this bit here as well. So it makes it shiny and glossy. So it's quite a nice effect. So, but these Stickles, they're kind of just glitter glue as such, glitter. So I'm just going to pop a few of them on to make this look like baubles on the tree. So just a few wee dots on the tree. And they just all stand out. Could have put it on as kind of snowflakes as well, but I'm just going to do this. There we go. And let's just pop a bit on the top here of her headdress as well. Like that, and maybe her feet. Just gives it a wee bit of finishing touches to things. Right, so the Glossy Accents, I'm going to go over this bit here. And let's do this bit of the poinsettia. We can go over that whole poinsettia. Make sure I don't put my arm in it. I'm going to have to glue that down again because I don't think it's glued properly. It's now moving, so we'll just leave that and add that later when its Glossy Accents have dried. So it's just a case of going over what areas you want to be covered in the Glossy Accent, and then just leave it to dry. I'll just take that off because, as I say, it needs to be flat to actually dry. So, yep, I'll just pop that on there as well. Just do the whole thing, I think. Nearly the whole thing anyway. So, yeah, we'll leave that to dry. And yeah, you could add some onto the actual flat bit. So I'm just going to put it onto the boots, the skating boots, and they'll be fine because that will dry flat. And yeah, I think that's all I'm going to do. So it was just to come on to show you how I kind of did that, and how easy it actually is. And then all I would do is add a ribbon so that it was similar to this one here that I did earlier. I don't want to get my ribbon in that mess. So I hope you enjoyed watching, and hope you would maybe try it if you've got something similar at home. If not, I hope you just enjoyed it. Hope you pass this video on to somebody else who might do something similar, or even just would enjoy it. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos like this. I also do paper crafts as well, and boxes from time to time, so please check out my videos. If you subscribe, you'll get notification of when the next video is coming on. And thanks for joining me. See you soon. Bye for now.